Hello everyone, this is Ali P13 with Kingdom Hearts Unchained X episode 19, and we're kicking off straight away and we're just going to quickly open these medals. I'll remember question of the day in a bit, but I can't remember off the top of my head. And what we got, not bad. We can boost up our medals anyway. But we're going to we'll carry on with what we got, and we're going to sort through these and that. I might skip through bits just so it makes the episode a little bit better than the last few times and that. Question of the day. Well, might as well, because yesterday, or Thursday, Kingdom Hearts Unchained X evolved into Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Or K-Cross. I still haven't heard the right pronunciation of it, so we're going to go with that. But anyway, and I want you guys to let me know how you guys are doing it. I have only done one little bit, and that was for the channel. That's probably going to be a little while to that coming on, especially now we're going to be doing one episode, well, mainly one video a week, but we will get there. And I haven't done it on my phone, on my own personal, so don't know much about that, so we'll figure that out when we do it in a minute. While we are doing that, we will let you know what we're doing. Today we're going to continue on from the last episode, and we're going to do the other part of the special things you can do apart from the main quest. Next episode we are going to go and we are going to boost up the medals. And then what we're going to do is after we boost up the levels, which will probably be a just a bit where we do like grinding and that, we are going to continue with the story, and we're going to get through Gravity's story, and then I might decide to take a break from there, but I was actually thinking about taking a break from there, but because of the involvement and there should be some cool stuff, we're going to continue in that. We're going to try out this new cool stuff and see if it's any better on there. I would not say spoil it for people who haven't, and I'm not going to say all the cool stuff on there. I'll let you guys experience that, but do make sure you update and get your free prizes. I have had a look. You get 7 special Roxas and Sora medal, which is on the highest level, and you get 7 of them, so you are able to max out the special attack, and you will get the special boost. I can't remember what you call it on there, but you will see if you got to a certain level revolt, like got to the max, you will know exactly what I mean for that. It's a extra special attack. But anyway, and also you get 60,000 jewels. They haven't had a little bit of problem where it's coming out as 50, but I'm sure they'll get back add the extra 10,000. Maybe they'll decide to add a little bit extra to say sorry for it as well. And also you supposed to get Fantasia medal, and if you guys don't know what the Fantasia does, next episode I will show you what that does, because I remember that when I did that, I did use the Fantasia medals, and I didn't realise you could do that. What the cool thing you can do with that. But I'll show you that when we get to that bit when we do. So we're going to continue on. It's the next episode. We're going to shorten up the medals. So this should be the last time we're going to be like going through the whole thing all at once and that. It's just that I want to make sure that all these are X'd out, and now we can extra power and that. We need to get on with the story as well a bit more, but we will get to that. While we are going through that, I will apologise, as I said, for no episode on Tuesday, even though I actually said Monday for the update video. It's going to be Tuesday, every Tuesday, apart from this, because unfortunately I got so busy, and also Wednesday was my birthday. Thank you for you saying happy birthday. And because I was working Wednesday night, I thought I'd spend Monday, 3 day off, to do quite a few things. I went to see the Grace and Perry exhibition that's go on the tour of his tapestries. If you don't know who Grayson Perry is, he's a well-known British artist. He's mostly ceramics, but he does other things as well, like the one at the museum. He's got these tapestries, and I might put a picture on them here. And they did say, guys, hey, this is here, and come and see it. It's at my local museum to May time. I might put a little thing to say when it is and that. But as you can see, we are going through the list now of ones we got to do, and I think we are going to start off with what are we starting off with today? Showing the medals. Some of them power, some of them are medals to evolve, and I think we are at a good level to do this one, so we'll be taking on this one to start off with, and that means we can once we've done this, we don't need to worry about doing it again. We can evolve the levels without too much problem, but I'll show you that in a bit. But as I was saying, when the Grayson Perry exhibition, I went and then saw Beauty and the Beast at the cinema. I'm just double checking what I've got to do for this one, and it was really good. I must admit that because the story, it does take a little bit while to get into it, but it's beautiful. The music is lovely. The actors, the singers are lovely as well. The new songs are so brilliant. I even got the soundtrack the day after. It was so good. And I don't know, I probably won't be able to use the soundtrack in here. It would be lovely for that, but never mind. Would recommend it to all you that like Disney movies, love stories, that sort of thing. I'll say it's worth the watch. And then I went and sorted out my new phone because my contract was time to update it, and I got myself a Samsung Galaxy A5, the latest version, and I got a case for it. It's not as hard-headed as the one I got, but hopefully we can do some Pokemon Go if I wanted to on there. But I am thinking about, because I got a free pay-as-you-go SIM card when I got all the stuff, and that they kindly give me it for no apparent reason. I might use that for it and use my old phone, but I haven't fully decided on that. I'll wait a little bit longer before I fully decide on that, because I want to stay with 2 series at the moment, especially we're going to go, as I said, 1 episode a week, mostly, for that. But I just wanted to double check which one to use for these attacks. And once I've done all of that, I was trying to get the phone sorted. It didn't get too much headache or anything like that, but I'm trying things out for the rest of the day. So sorry guys, I never got round to that. And then rest of the week, I was busy, and Wednesday, I could have done a Wednesday, but unfortunately I had to go to the doctors. And here we go, before I forget, these are the fairy godmothers, and that's what you get for meeting for getting involved in up to first, second, third grade ones for that. But now we're going to go on to the Rivalry medals, and you got the 3 good fairies, Flora, Laura, and Merryweather. And as you see, it depends on which one you use is for the 3 power states you can do it on as well, and you do the same thing. So what it is, as you guys know, is when you evolve, you need to have the certain amount of medals for each one to do that. So that's one of the things while we're doing this one here. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, doctors. Because my knee had been playing up of late, and what it was is that it was really tight last Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday it got really painful and really tight, and it was like either really tight or very sore Saturday when it was really achy. I didn't know what to do myself on that day, so I went to the doctors, found out that I had injured it, not realised it, and my body compensated for that injury by walking a bit awkwardly, so put strain on my the tendons around the knee. So I'm on ibuprofen, I'm having to take painkillers and that, and just try to take it easy, but it's a bit hard with the job I'm doing and that. But hopefully I can rest it up today. I just need to go to the chemist to get some more medication, and then that's it. I shouldn't need to do much walking around apart from around the house, which isn't too far at all. Anything else I need to let you guys know about? I can't think of anything. Because of this, I might try and get one done on for Tuesday. I haven't fully decided, but I'm going to sort out the dates and that times and that. So just getting into the routine and that. But that's all sorted. Oh, I did. All I got was money, but I only wanted money anyway for. A little bit went to driving lessons. The other bit's probably going to go for something useful. Might be a new laptop because it's been playing up of late on there, but I have to save up and wait till after holidays now because it's only a few more weeks and then on my way, and I want to make sure I probably got enough money anyway, but I'd rather make sure I got enough to keep me going. There we go, and that is another one done, and you see that was grass one. So we are going to get through quite a few ones today with making sure that's all full up, and we are getting quite good at this. Let's see, we have got Zephy, Flora, a few more florists, and the medals and the jewels. You only get this once you completed it once, so sorry guys, but it's worth it to get all of the stuff in that. And as you get more powerful, there's two of them as you can see. The high one's for when we get to over into the highest level ones, but we won't worry about that today because we're not that powerful yet to do that, and I'm not to a stage where any of them need these evolving anyway. I know we'll probably have to use that 1,000 jewels just to recover to actually beat that thing, but I'm not bothered about that for the moment. But as I said, and also Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 is out. I haven't played it yet. I'm going to get around to playing them eventually, but I'm not going to do it just yet because I'm just having fun with Digimon at the moment. And that. Also, Yu-Gi-Oh! I finally got all the characters from there. I'm thinking about putting it on the thing, as I said on the update video, but haven't got to do some experiments. I might have a go after I finish this audio recording. I might have a go and just have a try, or I might just get another one done and see if we can get a double episode or something like that done on the. That's quite good for VT. So I've got the news on sign on the TV, and they got this artist work where it's kind of like, well, it's got two zebras, you know, like those royal symbols design, and then they got something like hearts, circles, the peace symbol, and wire, and that. It looks quite good, really. But this is I'm a contemporary art artist fan and all that. I do like modern the old stuff as well, but any stuff like that I kind of like. There is a limit, but that sort of thing. Anyway, another about art. Let's get back to Kingdom Hearts, shall we? And I think they've been retweeting stuff about Kingdom Hearts for the last few times, either from Kingdom Hearts themselves, Square Enix, or my local gaming store, where they've been having stuff. And there was a little competition to win that artwork. If I had known that when it was on, and I would have tried to go, and because that looks dope. way they did that frames of it. You did get the fun game, the folded book version, and that. I don't know. I should frame that. Should I frame it? Yeah, no, because you only get half. I only will see half of it. But I'm gonna keep it safe. It's valuable, collector's thing, and that. And I like the stuff that you can collect. Actually, I never got a pin though. Oh well, doesn't matter. Might be lucky enough to find a pin somewhere in the future. What else? Kingdom Hearts. Ooh, you. Now we're gonna need to sort out this. But luckily, it's not costing so much at the moment to boost up the inventory. But I think we will just we can get some better what's the word? Get some power up ones just to evolve some stuff, and then that would be a good way to go through and get past this bit here. Well, it's been hard again. I'll tell you, I'll be booking my birthday off next year, because I'll tell you something. I had to I had to clear up paint spill, and this was fence paint. It was a 9-litre one. If you don't know what a 9-litre one is, quite a big bit of tub. And I don't know how it happened, but it was upside down. The paint was leaking out. The lid was on, but it was split. In the main flat bit where you could put the next stack of paint on top of it, and I don't know if it just fell or what it was, but I tell you something. I did try my best to flip it and that one, making sure the paint didn't come out, but that didn't work so well. So I spent quite a bit of time cleaning that up. I still got green fence paint on my watch, my favourite watch at the moment. I have to see if I can clear that off, but I've got all scratches and paint on it. I'm not surprised on that. But this should be an easy one to do. Yep. And I don't know why I'm using my keyblades when I don't need to. But I will remember to work on trying to get the pin of it so we can get all the medals and not just the one. There we go, and then we can focus on with Terra on the last bit. Well, it might be enough, but at least it's a good amount of damage. Anyway. Oh, pardon. There you go, and of course Cloud coming in there saving the day. Now, I will have to try and get to so we can have a go at the Coliseum, just so you guys can see what it's like. Don't know if there's anything boost that's on since the evolving, so I have to have a go of it. I might have a go of it today on my phone, my personal account, just so we can try things out, or I might just try it on here and you can see all the faults and that. What we're going to do first is sell the Moogle points. We're going to be using that very soon the way we are. Yeah, I don't get the fad taste here to the next episode, so you have to wait and see for that one. And let's see, we are going to go to back and have a go with the special moves, and we think we're on to Merryweather, so we will go through all those as well. See, they do use the landscapes over and over just so it makes it more interesting. That, but we can't use our own medal. And next few episodes, it's going to be boosted up because I didn't realise about the special thing, and I thought might as well use it to boost up the attack and that on here. So be a bit more powerful, and even more and that. But we will need to get on and get stuff sorted with this eventually, as I probably said at least 2 times in this episode. On that, anything else I need to let you guys know about? No, I don't think of anything in particular that needs saying. Oh, I did think about going and see Fast and Furious 6, but I have to, no, Bowser's Furious 8, but I need to watch Bowser's Furious 7 first, so that might be my movie for Sunday, when there's not much on. I can't do it tonight because it's last leg tonight. It'll be Friday night for you guys. And then Saturday, what we do Saturday? Well, firstly I got to watch probably the highlights of the Formula 1 Chinese Grand Prix, because I like F1 and that. And then we are probably going to be watching what was on Thursday night that we couldn't watch because we were watching, I think I went the wrong way. Nope, I went the right way. Last Kingdom, we're going to watch about the Galapagos, and that, from the BBC. Looks like a good thing, but we'll wait and see. And then, so no, I don't think there is any good movies or anything on, so I might watch that, watch Robot Wars, go and watch something with parents, and then go and watch the movie. Oh, it's probably Antiques Road Trip by the time Robot Wars is finished. There we go, and that's me doing my stuff. I'm gonna have to change that thing. I might see what the new well, I must say, if you are going on there, they have added more avatars, but you have to spend your jewels to get them, but you get extra free stuff with some of them. SIDS, the boost ones to add like attacks and that to them. I don't know how it's going to work with the new thing when you level up with using the same one. I'm not going to say what it is, so you guys can either explain yourself or see it in the next few episodes and that. But I actually decided to get up and get this done and dusted when I did. I could do one more bit, but I really need to get the Pokemon episode done. I might try and get that done Monday. Yeah, I'm trying to get that done Monday. The Pokemon one, and then try and get things up and smooth and running. Well, as I was saying about the question today, as you could tell, I have played a little bit, but I haven't done that. All I done was the extra multiplayer bit, and that's all I'm saying about it. And I probably spent a lot more jewels than I should have, and it will be on this episode, on this channel. You'll see that it is a bit cut, because it was like probably about an hour or so. It was ages on that. No, it can't be I would say no, it can't be half an hour. Half an hour, 45 minutes. I would say that's what it was. But that was because I wanted to stay in, do the whole thing, Saban, and see what it was like altogether. But you'll see how pretty cool it is, and that when we get onto that. Oh yeah, the special ones on there. We got the Organized 13. They've been doing that for a little while now. And you got this one to get the young Mickey and that. I didn't do this myself and that on there, so well, we did it on this, but I don't think we got anything special. We never do, and I never did it on my own personal one either. I always forget. With these ones, you get rewards, and that sometimes you get extra stuff and that. Well, I don't think we're going to worry too much about that, but we need to use better keyblades, because you need to use that and that. And I want to work on boosting up the attack, boosting up these. I need to be really trying to get some more, what's the word I'm thinking of, to get to the keyblades higher upgrade, so we can do some more powerful moves and get on with the story. Well, probably say to get story again. I really need to do a charity box, or one of those like square boxes, and give it to charity. I might start doing that. like put like like 10 pence or something in every time I do that. Yeah, I mean, nice to do that sort of thing, but I'll think about it on there. But I think, going to have a go with this one. These ones that you just saw there, those are the extra new ones, and if you use those, you boost up the boost the amount of luxes, which means you can go on higher on that. Really, you need to spend money to get some cooler stuff and that, but I know some of you guys will not be one to do that. You want to earn by either logging in every time like I do, or go through all the quests to get them and that, but for me, I do it a little bit, but I haven't done as much as I used to. Now, I used to spend quite a bit of money on that, quite a bit of money in the circs downstairs, my parents would say. Anyway, but it was just because I was enjoying the collecting. Now I'm a bit more wise up. Right. Oh god, I should have gone to this one. This will show you what I mean anyway. You get use all your attacks, and every time you use attack, you boost up your score. There. You can only do it to either you beat the last target one, or as you will see in the next few seconds, I get baited. So here we go. Oh no, I actually saved that. That was surprising. But at least that means I can boost up this attack on there. But here we go. Yep, I'm dead. Oh, and if you want to know what that sparky was, it's status 1. It means that you might, while you are at the stage, unless you use a medal to recover, you might it might automatically skip a medal and that. But we're gonna have a go again to show you guys. But what you need to do, especially if you're on a lower level right now, is to try and dodgily through the heavy, powerful ones, and just go and try and get through as much as you can and that on there. So plan B. Here we go. Second time. Right, we're gonna need to walk slowly, so as you see, I'm doing short steps. So we make these ones. I keep forgetting that on this one you need to use it's multiple ones, so you need multiple attacks, but I'm using my powerful most powerful keyblade just so we can get on with going through this and walk. I'm going to not go through the chest just yet. I want to go through that, and what it is that I think it was, I was thinking about the as usual target one, don't you go for the end. Oh sugar, I should have done that. We might have to go through this again. No, because there's no way we're going to beat level 108 invincible. You see how low amount of attack I'm doing on this thing. And that, and the only boost size clouds using it got the extra boost 2 on it. Nope, I didn't beat my high score. What? Yeah, I didn't beat my high score on that one either, so. And with we actually beat 5 of them. Well, at least we got some jewels out of it. But I think we're going to go one more time. And this time we're going to be extra careful on this. So we can get to use yet another 30 jewels. At least that's never up to an even number on the screen. But I'm just going to check if there's any other keyblades to use. No, we just use our usual. Well, maybe now we got the updated version, and that we should be able to do a lot better and focus on making it more powerful. I'm going to leave the orange gauge just so we can, well, I was, so we can use it only for maxing out for stuff. And that's you done. And that's good. And then we'll walk gently along and go 23. Oh, E sugar. That's not good. we might be able to beat these ones. Yeah, really? Yeah, I'll definitely be able to beat you now while I use terror like that. But that means I'm going to have to work on using my gauges and boosting them up when I can. Yep, there we go, and that's all done. And we're going to have to use this one. Oh, great, only one. Oh, careful, Ali. Oh, we use that one. And can we... Ooh. Well, that was a better one. So we're going to use you, but... Well, we use you just to try and get through half of it already. And there we go. 5, so I wasn't worth it, but never mind. And we have our new record, so that's good. Careful. He's a bit dodgy weaver. There we go, there's the target one. Level 25. So we beat this one and we managed to survive. We probably won't have enough for any other targets and that, but it's when you get higher level, you actually do stuff. You'd actually win better prizes, but it's worth it to win, especially as even though you don't get much for the lower levels, it's extra and that and can be worth it sometimes. Oh, got a Moogle out there. Oh, we probably went and caught one chest. Didn't even realise we did. So as you see, that's the rating ones, and that will end on the 2nd of March, and that. So that's for you guys. I didn't know we should go after Semlis, but nah. One more over Semlis, but we are leaving it to the next episode. We're gonna just carry on with normal story and that. Until next time, goodbye.